What's going on, guys? Scar coming at you with another Magic the Gathering Rarities video. We'll be diving into this Naya Stomping style deck that we have going on over here. The point of this deck is to play just a lot of big things, ramp up into some large mana, and just kind of stomp over our opponent. As you can see here, it's definitely a wide array of mythics and rares, so it is a little bit on the more expensive budget side if you don't have some of these cards. I made a couple tweaks because this is actually a list that got sent to me by a viewer. They sent it over to me and I kind of uploaded it and made a couple little tweaks. It definitely is a fun deck when it does work, but against those adventure decks it does kind of struggle a little bit to get going, especially if they have a very good start. But we do play a couple cards here to hopefully combat those decks. Like we play the good old Gem Razor over there, and a couple of things, and if we can kind of get solid turn 4 turn 5, we can always drop an Evercleave and hopefully stomp them in the face. But overall this deck is pretty fun. I don't want to go into too much detail and break it down the deck. Let's just dive into some games. Let's have some fun. If you like the video, hit that like button. If you want to know when I post more videos, hit that subscribe button, and let's get the games going. All right, our hand is gloriously terrible because we have a lot of green things and no green mana. This think I can deal with. We don't have any red mana, but I feel like we can draw into it. But I think the mana overall selection is okay. Let's get rid of Vivian, I think is the play. It looks like we're probably against Simic Adventures. I know it's only just a Simic land, but you never know. Yeah, I can use the second green just because it's Gem Razor. Okay, Simic Mutate, is that a thing? Well, we don't have another play, so we'll do this. Radha is not good. We need red mana, to be quite honest. Red mana would be great here. We gotta do something to slow them down, to be quite honest, is the biggest thing. All right, that's an issue. And yeah, I don't really have a play, but I guess I'll spend the mana and get this over here. We're missing red mana. Sometimes the deck has mana issues, but sometimes it doesn't. But this is one of the situations where I guess it does. Witch's Oven, interesting. Oh, you forgot to put a hold, dude. Oops. You gotta put a hold on the turn. They're gonna. Interesting. So they're gonna fetch creatures. I'm gonna guess a Questing Beast. Ooh, another one. They have to discard. Discard? Is there Witch's Oven holding priority? Okay. Ah, perfect. Just exactly the turn we wanted it. A part of me wants to play the Clothis just because I know they can't return their whatchamacallit, but I think I'm gonna actually play the Bone Crusher. And let's, ooh, that's actually a good play because they may create a food. But let's threaten getting rid of their mana source. If they want to sacrifice it, they get rid of it. That's probably fine to me because then they can't play that. I mean, we're gonna take 4. Also, we double Great Henge, which kind of sucks. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I see what it is. 5 cards. They don't have the mana. Okay, they're drawing literally all of them. Let's fix our mana. Radha is good because it has first strike, so we'll keep that. We'll actually just play this, I guess. As much as I would love to mutate this, we don't really have a thing to target. But let's just put a body on the board. They may not want to attack into it. But Radha is gonna be good next turn just because it will have first strike on our turn. But it's also, yeah, perfect. So they are mana screwed, which is good. So we may luck out here, to be quite honest. Yeah, I can still play Radha and Clothis. So we'll play Radha first. And then we'll play Clothis. We'll hold back yet again. Alright, they got their mana. That's fine. Burrow. They gotta hold so the thing that they're missing there is they gotta put a stop. They gotta either click this card here, which puts a stop, like will stop everything, kind of do full control. So Okay. Okay. That is a name. It's called the Great Nightbond. Oh, this is actually a good hand. So we redeem ourselves from last game. Opponent goes first though, so it kind of sucks on that end, but it has things we can do. So Boros style deck kind of scares me. I'm thinking like Winota. Like that's like my first go-to, like when I think of. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I could play. I could play this land into play tapped, take the turn off. I'm not sure what our opponents. I guess they have a couple 2-drops. I'm gonna throw it out there. There's a good chance this is Boros Knights. All right, I was wrong. It's Boros Doggos, so that's a thing. We are going to get hit for some damage just because we won't be able to get Radha out for a couple turns. They may have the dog that has haste, so that's a thing. But I think getting this into play... yeah, we have the lands to get to, hopefully, Vivian. And then next turn we'll play the Radha, which is good. I also feel like I said Radha wrong all the time. I'll take 2. Alright. I'm not sure. If I had the shock, I may have shocked it, you know, when the time came. They don't have anything in their graveyard, but we'll play this on the board because it's a threat. Next turn we can always get Klothys, which is good. Yeah, that's really probably the play next turn. Alright. Another one. Yeah, I mean, we'll get rid of those. I'll take 4. But we get rid of their Houndmaster, which is probably what they're trying to do. We have a good turn. Do not really have a good turn 4 play. I could play the whatchamacallit, but we're gonna take a lick of damage this turn, which is the bad part. Second white, I think. Yeah, it's unfortunate that they had double dog packed, which is kind of tough. I don't really think we have anything to get there. They have a lot of dogs. We're gonna get hit for 3, 6, 10. We're gonna be at 4. If they have the haste dog, which they don't, which is good, I guess. If I get like, if I top like a, I don't even know. I have to top deck a land and like a Baneslayer would be like my only 2 things I could think of I have in the deck that would give me any chance of survival. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. We gain 2 life. That's gonna be good. Yeah, the problem is it's like I have a Vivian, but it's not gonna protect me from all that damage. I'm at 6. That's only 4 devotion. Yeah, I think that's pretty much a game. Just because they have a board. It's one of those things when the mana gets clunky and they just have a faster start. Opponent goes first. We haven't been on the play at all, have we? This is good. Let's get rid of the terror as much as I have one. All right, it's some sort of life gain deck. Amazing. But we have 2 Bone Crushers, which I think is something we haven't drawn. I don't need the Vivian just yet. That's fine. You're tapped out, which is good, so I can get rid of it. Well, just, yeah. It's unfortunate, I guess, right? Fair. Dude, why didn't you learn your lesson the first time? You should just let the mana open. You could have saved it. Could have saved it. All right. That's fine. Play Bone Crusher. The thing is, if they target with a spell, then they actually take damage, so then you can't play the Angel. Opponent goes first. Seems keepable with what I have. Yet again, we're not going first. Are they mulliganed? To a goose. Alright. So they're card down. We will play green mana, and we'll say go. Yes, I'm playing green mana. They can play a turn 3 something. Okay, so it's some sort of weird green deck. Also, we didn't have any lands there, so that's good. Yes, I have those cards in my deck. What are you gonna do about it? I have no way of getting them back, so you're good. Sure. I have a weird feeling they're gonna play Quest and Beast. Burrow. That's fine. Oh, they have no blue mana, I just realized. Interesting. Interesting indeed. I'll just draw. Hey! I can ramp next turn, that's good. I think ramping for... The question is, do I want to ramp? What do you have in your graveyard? You have a Godzilla guy and a Cyclone and a Yorvo. Interesting. I guess we ramp for an untapped white, I guess. I'm assuming they get this Yorvo. Just gonna throw it out there. But why would you play a deck that has a card that gets things? I guess it mills you. Did they not get anything? It's still there. Interesting. Though I just realized Realm Cloak Giant's not gonna be good against this just because of... Okay. Making tons of mana, making tons of dudes who can poop manas. We'll keep the Fable Passage because I need to draw land. I guess we play Radha. I don't know what's going on. Can you make a mana? I don't know. Maybe I have a Brazen Borrower. Maybe go for it if you want to play it. You don't play it. Okay. You have 5 mana. You have 5 cards. You need 1 more card in the graveyard. Oh, it's a shark. Got it. I will take 4. I think I Realm Cloak Giant here and then figure out how we can deal with Burrow. All right, so they are literally going all in right now. Maybe we would wait then. I'll get a second white. Well, no, I need a third. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll play Radha. And then we'll play Fierce Empath. Take action. I'll get my own Beanstalk Giant. That's fine. That is a giant, though. Darn. Alright, well, I mean... No, let's not do it that way. Put this into play tap first. We'll keep that. Play Yorbo. And then we will get Karuga. And we'll sit back. I can take a lick from the Pounce and Shore Shark. I mean, maybe they have another bounce. I don't really know. They could play... They got their own Questing Beast. That's perfectly fine. That doesn't really do anything now. I guess I could play my own Beanstalk Giant. No attacks. Make a food. We may be in a disposition here, but it's okay. That's fine. I can't do anything about it. Let's see what he does here. Does he do anything about it? Nah, that's fine. I wanted to see what he did. Oh, it's first strike damage. I was like, why can't I play anything? Mutate. Under. I think, right? Destroy your artifact? That's perfectly fine. Play land. And I guess we play this guy. We'll draw 3 cards. They're making food. We can block them in the air, which is good. Get rid of that. If they have a bounce spell, then we're dead. I guess they're playing Uro. Alright. We got ourselves a game, boys. Got ourselves a game. A goose. The goose is on the loose. Yeah. Do you want the other terror? Sure. One. I only have 3 mana open if I play that. Oh man. See what he does here. I'll put it there. I could put it on the Realm Cloak Giant, but I'd rather have the Death Toucher have first strike. So just in case he gets a land, I can block. And also his Vigilance. Though I think I'm dead if he mutates on the Gilded Goose or has a mutate card. He can't attack if he doesn't have a bounce. That's the thing. Unsure. Who would land? We'll play this. We'll play a land. We will play another one. We'll ping face. The random was on the walls there. All right, opponent's on the play. Hand is okay. I think we'll search for a red, and then hopefully we draw into untapped mana. Teamer? Is it Teamer? I'm gonna throw it out there. Oh! Grixis. I actually think that's pretty tough hand. I guess the Questing Beast, but is that really the play? Vivian could be a problem. Okay, Vivian makes sense. Do I take the turn off is the question. Now let's just leave the mana open to either draw or Bone Crusher them, depending on what they do here. I think we draw. We'll get that going. Maybe we'll draw into like an untapped land. Or another one. Okay. We will Temporal Triumph here. We'll scry. Yeah, we'll keep it. We'll keep another one of those. We'll auto pass the end of our turn. Don't got any big plays. Okay, they're drawn. I wonder what their win condition is. Are they just ramping up into like something? I don't know though. I'll just get rid of. I'm just gonna draw. They can get rid of either the Questing Beast or the Beanstalk. Yeah, we'll Yudara here. We'll get this up again. You can look at the Great Henge too. It's pretty. Though, I don't know. I guess they're getting scared. They probably just want the Questing Beast, right? Because that's the thing they're throwing them the next turn in their life, in their Planeswalker. Because you'd assume that they would have a Planeswalker and a Grixis, like, looks like style control deck. And then they're like, wow, this guy just top decked the Questing Beast. So that's a thing. And they tapped on their black mana. Alright, that's perfectly fine. See, the thing is, I feel like they would be happy if I just decided to take the turn off. Do I get aggressive? We'll hold back. We'll hold back. Yeah. I'll get rid of the Bone Crusher. That's not a big deal to me. Alright, they don't have a second play. I'll swing in. Let's see what they do. Though the thing is, it's like... I don't know. We'll play this. Alright, no counters. Keys my hand a mystery. They can kill it, I guess. Okay, it's my turn. Interesting. Couldn't you just... Does it matter that you do it during my draw step? Because, I mean... Does that make a difference? You want to bounce it? I feel like at the end of your turn is like the best way to play it. I don't know. They only have 1 black mana. Maybe that's what's messing them up. They do have 6 cards. Should have waited a turn. Maybe they have another one. I mean, you can play your Croxa, make me discard, which would actually be pretty good here for them. All right, do they have one? Okay. We'll play the Great Henge, and then we'll play Bone Crusher. I can do 3 in the air. Oh, I'll just block it with my ring. That's fine. I still have a 3/3. They had to do it, you know? They had to do it. No. Land? Oh, missed out on a land. Okay. Run the play. I'll keep it. I think we can scry into hopefully a white mana or multiple white manas now looking at it. But if we get to turn 5, I think we got a pretty strong turn 5. No. We don't need tear. We need to dig a little bit deeper so we can get some lands. That's fine. They can have their damage, I guess. They'll stomp it. Gonna throw it out there. They're gonna probably they were gonna Rimrock Knight, so it only makes sense. I guess they assumed I was gonna have it. I don't know, because it's like they played around it. Now, if we can get to like turn 5, that's fine. You can steal one of my cards. I mean, I'll just block one. No, I need the land. Oh no! I don't know what you're gonna do with that. You can Rimrock Knight, but it's gonna die. They're already gonna draw because of what we have in our hand. Might as well get a big creature, you know? What else are they gonna take of mine? Western Beast? What? No. It's my Questing Beast. Can't have it. I guess you can, I guess they can. So now, what do you think an Elder Golgoroth looks like with a sword? I'll take the 4. Okay, they're just being super aggressive, stealing all my cards. 3/3 Beast. Rimrock Knight? Double Rimrock Knight? No? I feel like that's a weird play. You can wipe the board. You have a board wipe. Okay. We do this. And then we start playing 3/3 Beast tokens. With Vigilance, so we can be on blockers. Ooh, I could play this and then play that. That's fine. It's a 1/1. I mean, do you have Embercleave? Because you only have 4 mana. That's perfectly fine if you want to go through an elk to try to get to Vivian. That's definitely a waste of a Rimrock Knight. Rimrock Knight? Nope. Okay, Rimrock Knight. Well, at least I know they definitely can't play, I
hope things get out of hand. Things are about to get out of hand for you.
Ooh. Godzilla! Maybe they have a whatchamacallit. Oh, what? Interesting. What are you gonna go for blood in this deck? They could have an Embercleave. I mean, it is not possible now. They have a lot of mini creatures. Should someone tell them? Is it weird if I mono red a mono red? I'll draw a card. Alright, we're on the play. This hand's not bad. It's a little slow because it's double Great Henge, but it could be worse. We'll keep. I'll take another. It's not an untapped land, but it's another land. Rakdos? Maybe Rakdos? They like their top card. Yeah, I guess we'll keep the Radha. I'll get rid of one of those. I don't need it. I guess we play Radha. Interesting. So Jund. Some sort of Jund deck. Alright, bye Realm Cloak Clarion. Well, in case I get a board presence, that's our only way to get stuff. I think I'm gonna draw. You can, yeah, sure. That's fine. They have 4 cards. They need 2 more. Was it 5? Yeah, 5 other cards. Cultivate. We're gonna draw in response. You draw Baneslayer. That's a thing. Alright. Another green, another red. Bone Crusher on top. I think I'm gonna get a white mana here. We'll swing it for 3. Why not? I'll get a white mana. And then we'll play Baneslayer. I have another Baneslayer on top of my library. I'm hoping to draw possibly a burn card at Baneslayer or a spell to kill Baneslayer. Because then I can maybe get a land and I can swing in for 9 damage, possibly. I also can't Embercleave, so Embercleave's out of the question next turn. What do they get? They get a land? Crocs is still in the graveyard. They have 5 cards exactly in the graveyard. They didn't decline though. They must have got a land. Clothis. That's fine. I don't think I get much from my graveyard, so that's not gonna bother me too much. No, not Baneslayer. Do I still want that? No. Ooh, Bone Crusher. Elder Gargaroth. Nice. All right, so now we're back after closing out that little round of Magic. Overall, from the games I played, there's gonna be some I think I'm gonna cut just because the deck just drew very terribly. Like we didn't draw into lands, we got stuck in a couple of the games, or we just got overrun literally before we could do anything. So the one thing I would probably suggest, just based on the viewer who sent me this list that I ran, is I probably would cut the Karuga and probably try to fill in the deck to ramp up into these bigger things. I think that's probably the one thing that is probably the biggest thing I've noticed, is that a lot of the decks, if they can get a good turn 1, turn 2, by the time I hit something on turn 3, they're way ahead of me, which is definitely an issue. I think overall in the current meta, the way it works, there is a couple things I could do on turn 2 if I can draw them in the games, but we don't play. It's inconsistent enough to get them every single time. So that's the one thing I would probably suggest. I probably suggest getting rid of the Karuga. I'd probably cut down some of the top end fat per se. Maybe we get rid of the Realm Cloak Giant. I know it's kind of like our one wipe the board kind of spell, or just really big creature. I feel like that's probably something I would think about cutting. I like the idea of playing Godzilla or being able to search for it. Like the Fierce Empath seems like a cool card to kind of do that with. Though is it necessary? I don't really know. Part of me is, besides playing Omen the Hunt, maybe play Cultivates. I think Cultivate's slightly better just because Cultivate gets one to your hand, one to the field. So I feel like that's somewhere I'd probably make a change. But let me know what you guys think about the deck down in the comments below. If you guys like the deck, if you guys want to check out one of the videos that are probably popping up as I'm doing this little outro, you can click on one of those to get moved on to something that YouTube thinks that you'll enjoy. It definitely helps out the channel a lot. If you like the video, hit that like button. If you want to post more videos, hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you in the next video.